All right, Mintzy, you mentioned your Louisiana background as far as sports radio hosting is concerned. This man to my left is so fired up about that first-round matchup between St. Bonaventure and LSU, who beat your Ole Miss Rebels just barely in the SEC tournament. How do you forecast that St. Bonaventure-LSU matchup as we start to move into a March Madness preview?
I think St. Bonnie's in a really good spot here, to be honest. So LSU has an unbelievable amount of talent. Their freshman guard, Cam Thomas, averages like 25 a game. He's the top 5 scorer in college basketball. You can tell he's an NBA guy. Javonte Smart's a great three-point shooter, another guard. Darius Days is kind of like he's a bigger stretch 4, but he's kind of like a bigger guy, but he can shoot. And then you also got to keep your eye on Trenton Watford, who's really, really, really good. He had 31 points against Bama and almost won the SEC championship for him. But the thing about this LSU team, every time you convince yourself, like they got so much talent and they're good, they come out and lay an egg. And I feel like they just had this big SEC tournament run, and they might be thinking, hey, if we win against St. Bonnie, we're playing Michigan. I feel like this spot, I'm not saying they're not going to take the Bonnie seriously. They're in the NCAA tournament, and St. Bonnie's are a damn good team. But I can just kind of almost see like an SEC tournament hangover game here possibly for them. I think it's very in play.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally with you. They're phenomenal. There is a decent amount of history between.
Their defense is weak, though. They don't play hard on dig.
But don't you think, too, that's what I worry about. LSU, they have all this talent. They're going to show up in this game. It's the NCAA. You got the spotlights on. You got history between the two head coaches, obviously. LSU coach coming from the Atlantic 10. He was a VCU powerhouse there. I worry about how deep the Bonnies are. I'm not going to lie. I do think the Bonnies are going to win, but we don't have really anyone off the bench that's putting in a lot of minutes. LSU is going to keep cycling in players. They're going to keep scoring. They're averaging about 75, 80 a game, somewhere in there. We keep the tempo slow. We play lockdown defense. We're one of the best defensive teams in the league. I still like the Bonnies in this matchup. I do think we're going to win the game, but I actually worry about LSU more than I do looking ahead to a potential round 2 matchup against Michigan. Michigan's not the same team with Isaiah Livers.
He looks like he's going to be out, too.
Yeah, man. Like, that's a broken foot for sure. I don't see how he's going to come back and play.
Hey, everyone. This is No Gamble, No Future. All the sports betting, and Brent, really just all the pure degeneracy.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit. Like and subscribe.
Please.